Video. Hi everybody, it's Julie, and I am here with the walkthrough of my Ladybug flip bag. So this was a swap, and by now, if I'm posting this, my recipient has received it. And so I'm gonna go ahead and video it so that I can get it in the mail today. So this is it. You might have seen the video of the kit that I had put together. So that's the front, and this is the back, and this is what happens when you have a month to collect the things to put in the bag. So there are some qualifications for the bag. It had to have a wand, it had to have 3 or more decorated paper clips or clothespins. It had to have embellishments for the recipient to use and something new. And so, excuse me. I've already started this 4 or 5 times. I'm not sorry about that. Remnants of the sinus infection. Not contagious through video. Okay, so here we go. I believe I met all the criteria and then some. So what you see down here is paper that is from that calendar, that boxed calendar that I've been using. That's from 2006. And so I used it down here to make a little pocket. It's an accordion pocket. I added an accordion to the bottom of the bag. And so here we go. So first what you see here is a bow, bow that I put on a clothespin made out of felt that was red with black polka dots. And then I just put a black ribbon holder there in the middle. So that's that. These are some die cuts that I'm gifting. We'll go here. Okay, so this is so cute. Ladybug Crossing, I found when I was trying to find some things that were Ladybug, and it was not really easy. I found these little tiny stencils at Michael's, and so I bought them, and I went ahead and I just used a sponge and my ink pad, and I first I distressed some paper cut out to make it look like a little sign, and then I broke the tip off the toothpick. Just trying to focus. There we go. Broke the tip off the toothpick so that it wasn't just pointy like this end, and then I just glued it on there. But I love that. And then I have 3 little paper clips, and I wrote on the back planner. So it says best and call, and then one of these little tiny wooden ladybugs, and I put some little red gems on the back. So we have that. Now maybe we can get to the die cut. So here's one, a ladybug paper clip on a leaf die cut, and a couple of the sunflowers, and here's a tag. And this is one of the sponge flowers from the shaker kit. And then this was out of my stash. And I added some washi down here. That was actually it was a die cut or paper cutout. And here's a couple leaves. So there's that empty pocket. And next we have, we'll go up here, another bow. And I added a button embellishment. So it has a button with a flag, with the word happiness, with another button with a little tiny Mrs. Grossman sticker on top. And then I added it to a clothespin. And then I just tacked it on right there. So this is her something new. And it is a Ladybug wind chime. However, when I got it home, it was missing its little ding-a-ling thing here. So I added a ladybug on a leaf. You have that happen? You get home and things are broken. I hate that, but it happens. So we have a little tiny paper clip here that has the same wooden leaf with the little wooden ladybug on a little tiny clothespin. And then I had ripped this out of a Project Life card. It says Life is Beautiful, and I just put it on top there. And here is a recipe file folder using those die cuts and another one of those little wooden guys and some ribbon that was just in my stash. And then I made a memory decks, couple memory decks cards, and they're inside here. And this one, I got the definition out of a book that I just bought. It'll be in my Goodwill haul. So I guess I got some really cool stuff. So there was this little bug house, and I stuck a Mrs. Grossman little ladybug here. And then this had a magnifying glass, so I put it over this bigger ladybug, kind of to give you the idea that the ladybug was really this size, but the magnifying glass was making it that size. So then I added a paper scrap, a flower, and some of the bling. And then I made a pocket on the back because in the brain teaser thing that I bought at Goodwill that you'll see, I found some ladybug things there. So I thought those were fun. And this was also in the dictionary that I bought. Not all ladybugs are female. This insect did not get its name because of gender, but because of religion. So I thought that was kind of cool. And I backed it with this, so that's what you see from the other side. And I backed this one with this, so you see that from the other side. And this one was just white, so we'll put it in front and put it in here. But I made a pocket on a memory decks card with that. So I thought that was kind of cool. And then this is another memory decks, and it is the ladybug paper from Michaels. And then I added a Project Life card. I cut off the top. I had this banner in my red stash. Take time to enjoy life's simple joys. And I put one of those Mrs. Grossman ladybugs right here and a couple of the flowers and the bling. So there's a memory decks for her. And those were inside there. And this is the front of the pocket. So I attached some more of that calendar paper. I backed this card that was from the flower shop. And I put this saying in here. This card already had the ladybug. So this is the bag, and then I put a little bit of red shred in the pocket here. So both of those pockets have a little bit of accordion to give them more room. So let's turn it around, and this is the back. And first thing you see, well, maybe not the first thing, but I made a tassel. So it just has a variety of ribbons and bling. And then I added a small shaker. And there's one of the Mrs. Grossman's stickers in there. And then there's some beads and those amazing little gold flowered sequins that I got for like 10 cents, 15 cents. Got a jar of them. So I just attached a double-sided scallop to the shaker. And I have a bunch of these. I'll do a tutorial on these shaker things that I got. It's pretty cool. So this is a little jar that I just received in a swap. And I stuck two of those little ladybug stickers inside of it, added a bow, and put it on a pop-up. So that gives her a sticker. And then in this jar, we have some ladybugs and some flowers for my recipient to make her own stuff. And then I made a card. I just love this. This is a Project Life card. Then I added one of those leaf dies. This was from a die cut swap that I was in. And it's just a card, and you open it up, and there you go. Okay. This was in my stash. Those are little ladybugs all the way around it. And there's 3 of them. And another memory decks. I'm having fun with these. It's like, so there's a Ladybug stamp that I have in my, I have a full sheet of 22-cent stamps that are all kinds of bugs and animals. And so that was the Ladybug one. I added some fluffy flowers here. This was a sticker that I made a bunch of cards, and this was the last one left over. And there's one of those miniature file folders back there. And then some washi tape, piece of that calendar paper, and a ribbon. And this is ribbon here, and then I put it up here also. Okay, so another card. This is using that Project Life card again, and the little ladybug and the flowers and the bling. And this one says, find joy in the little things. Isn't that perfect with the little tiny ladybug? This is paper ribbon here, and then this one, and it's just a card. And this one is a memory dex, and I did something a little bit different here. I added my address and things that I like, and my my YouTube address and my Facebook fan page and my Facebook group are all on here. So my Facebook group, Scrap All About It, and you can join that there. Instagram is #DearJulieJulie. My YouTube channel, I just qualified to get my own channel name thing here, www.youtube.com/c/DearJulieJulie. And Facebook is Dear Julie Julie. That's my my page that I share things at. And so I put, I love paper crafting and gardening. I collect Cardinals and Mr. and Mrs. Santa Claus sets. So I like the him and the her together. And I love words, and my favorite word is enjoy. So I put that on a memory dex with my address so she doesn't have to go look it up every time that we're in a swap. So these are off one of these, this card that I've got. It came with this cute as a bug. It's got, so all these things in here were on this long card. And you'll see me using a lot of that. I'm trying to use my stuff up. So this one, memory dex card, says cute as a bug. She can use it and decorate it like that, or she can just decorate over it because it is a pretty good card stock. Same here. I just cut some out. There was only enough room to cut him partially out, but it's like you might as well go to her then rather than in my stash. So there's more. There's a couple of jars and a couple more. These are paper. Okay. So here we have a frame with the ladybug on it. I gifted her a couple of doilies. These are the envelopes for those two cards. Is there something in between? No. Okay. This is a card that I stamped some sayings on, and this was really fun. I have this word find book, and it was living things. I was like, I wonder if there's Ladybug, and Ladybug was on there, but it's the only really living thing that's on there on that list, which is kind of funny. And then I attach the real joy is in the play. Oh, the real joy in life is in the play. So I attached that. So this is the back of the bag, and on this one I made a little square pocket. So it has the accordion fold, and I added the bling to these little red flowers. That's part of the paper, and it actually has a little gusset right there. So now we'll go inside, and the first thing you see is the wand, and it's a shaker. And these these ladybugs do move when they feel like it, which isn't very often. But there's some yellow and some goldish colored seed beads in there, and then those little gold flowers, and a word bead happy, and it is glued in. And then I took one of those die cuts and I glued it to what I was going to use on the back, and I used this ladybug paper on the back with a doily, and then one of the green scallops, and then the little flower the Michael's bridal flower with the bling, and then the little wooden ladybug. And then this is the bow. Right here is the bow that was on the Mother's Day rose in a vase. And so I took it out and put it in here, and the wire went down inside the straw. And then I used some other ribbon, and then I added the last of the green. I love this ribbon. It matched this theme so perfectly. And I did not buy it. It was in my stash. So that's my wand. Very, very happy with my wand. And then we've got more. So here is one of the, it's the middle size shaker for her to make. And there's some cards in there and some bling and an envelope and some Project Life cards. And I closed it, made this little bag topper. And so there's that. And an emery board. Now she can use it either use it for her fingernails, or it comes in handy to have an emery board on your desk for projects. So here are some black and some red eyelets with a word bead that says beauty, and some red sequins. And here I made 3 popped up hearts, Ladybug theme. Here we have 3 paper clips with those wooden ladybugs. And you might have seen that. That was in the ladybug and picture frame video. And I made some inchies. And they're on pop-up. What else is down here? I still feel things. Oh, some yellow eyelets. Oh, this is the bottom of the bag. And this says cute as a bug. So there you go. That is my Ladybug flip bag. All ready. I got to put it back together and get it in the mail today. So I hope she enjoys it. And I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, like it. If you have any questions or comments, please put them down below. Don't forget to find something to celebrate every day. And don't forget to subscribe. Have a great day. This is Dear Julie. Bye-bye.